it's your turn!
Hey guys, this is Exclamation 4 here, back again with a new video for you guys, and today I'm doing a new reaction. There's a new death battle. This one's Thor versus Vegeta. Honestly, I think Vegeta's got this in the bag, especially with the Ultra Ego new form. Hopefully they incorporate this in this death battle, which I'm sure they will. But I'm rooting for my boy Vegeta, definitely. Thor's cool too. I really like Thor, but Vegeta is my boy. So, alright guys, without further ado, let's get right into this death battle and see what the outcome is. I love hearing about the information that they look up and research to see, like the power scaling and how they would be against each other. Always love that part. And then, of course, how they animate the battles. Incredibles. Anyways, let's get right into it. Let's go. Nice death battle.
Thor, the god of thunder.
Ooh,
and
yeah.
Vegeta, the prince of all singers.
Yeah.
The sky shakes when they appear, and the earth trembles when they approach. No world can contain the power of these two gods of war. Or their egos. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Who will win?
Thunder cracks, the heavens rumble, lightning blinds your eyes. You look up to the sky and pray for mercy because Thor is angry.
Well, you would have if you were a Viking. Nowadays, we don't have time for myths and legends.
Oh, don't we? For in the modern mythology of Marvel Comics, the Norse god of thunder was reborn.
And I'd wager this Thor is a hell of an upgrade.
The son of the All-Father Odin, Thor lived the life of a warrior prince, battling all manner of magical foe for thousands of years.
That is, until he got a little too big for his britches. So to teach him a lesson about humility and compassion and whatever, Odin exiled him to the worst place in the universe, New York. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Thor's Asgardian body is immensely durable, immune to disease, and capable of healing far faster than any mortal man.
Ooh,
He's
okay, I didn't know all
also the
that.
literal god of strength. We're talking lifted a planet-sized serpent strong, knocking out the Phoenix Force strong, arm wrestling with Hercules and almost throwing the Earth out of orbit strong.
What?
Notably,
That's crazy.
He was once blasted with a graviton bomb, which subjected him to the gravity of a neutron star. That's over 200 billion times greater than Earth's
Wow.
gravity.
He's got the stamina to
a lot of stuff I didn't know
able
about
to
Thor,
fight
that's for
40
sure.
days and 40 nights without stopping.
And what better weapon for the god of storms to wield than a sentient cosmic storm? Eons ago, the almighty god Tempest rampaged through the universe. It arrived in Asgard, and after a pitched battle, Odin managed to trap it within a block of the magical ore Uru that he would forge into his son's hammer, Mjolnir.
Oh, what more can be said about this beautiful thing? Forged in the heart of a dying star that went supernova and killed the dinosaurs, Mjolnir is maybe my favorite thing ever. He can
Pretty cool.
channel bolts of lightning, manipulate the weather, open portals to other dimensions,
Oh my God.
and absorb and redirect energy attacks.
That's pretty
or
cool.
Just suck it out of your body against your will, like with this radiation dude. The presence. Not gonna be present for much longer, bud.
He's even used 2 Mjolnirs to absorb the power of the God Bomb, which would kill every deity in existence across time and space.
That's
That's
pretty
just the
incredible.
tip of the iceberg. Mjolnir can transmute the elements, turn Thor invisible and intangible, let him travel through time, and even bring people back to life. And if Thor wants to fly, all he has to do is take it for a spin. Literally, he throws that motherfucker as hard as he can and holds on for dear life.
And when he
That's
does,
true.
he flies fast enough to cross the entire galaxy in seconds.
Wow. Okay,
Only
that's
one
pretty
problem.
amazing.
It's a little teeny. Unlike Thor's big-ass axe, Yarnbjorn, it's sharp enough to cut through celestial armor, and it's unbreakable, and an axe. Okay,
Wow.
look, it doesn't have a galaxy storm inside it, but it's still pretty cool. Oh shit, look, Wiz, I'm worthy.
No, you're not. There's no enchantment on the axe.
Well then what the hell am I gonna do with this?
But should he face an enemy beyond the likes of even his world-shattering strength, Thor can harness his inherent godly power into one single ultimate attack, the God Blast.
God
The
is
God
right.
Blast.
Even
That's
Galactus,
crazy. It
the
sounds
devourer of
something that,
worlds,
like, Beerus
shit
would
his
do.
pants and bounced at the sight of such an awesome attack. Jesus, even the Avengers seem pretty small potatoes compared to this guy. Why
Wow.
did he even bother with them?
Because not every problem can be solved by hitting it really hard.
Bullshit.
That was the point of Odin's lesson, to force his headstrong son to confront a world more complex and nuanced than his millennia of battle had prepared him for. Thor had to be more than a warrior, he had to be a hero.
He's battled Thanos, the Silver Surfer, and even the Sentry.
The Sentry is strong enough to contend with the
Wow.
World Breaker Hulk, a being strong enough to destroy the Marvel Universe over 100 times over.
And fast enough to demolish Ares, the Greek god of war, who can fight within a span of plank time. That's like the tiniest amount of time that we can imagine. There are as many planks in a second as there are grains of sand on Earth. Oh wait, did I say
Jeez.
Earth? I meant 10 million billion Earths.
Oh,
Thor has
wow.
faced disintegration beams trying to tear apart his atoms one by one, survived Mephisto trying to consume his soul, and even withstood a temporal rift that aged normal people to dust.
Oh, he's a hard
Wow.
bastard to kill, and even nastier when he loses his temper.
By entering a state known as Warrior's Madness, Thor commits an unpardonable sin in Asgardian society and willingly sacrifices his sanity for a tenfold increase in power.
Yeah, despite being a really sweet lunk that talks like he's in Masterpiece Theater and dresses like he's in What's Opera Doc, Thor has struggled with being worthy of his father's legacy and throne. But no matter what unbelievable shit Marvel throws at him, Thor always rises to the occasion. Take the time this big machine called the World Engine was controlling Yggdrasil, the world tree that connects 10 universe-sized realms.
The World Engine's
That's
purpose was
crazy.
to mechanically trick Yggdrasil into disrupting the natural flow of Ragnarok, the end of the world.
So Thor just pushed it and literally reversed the flow of fate. That's right, he outmuscled a giant multiversal tree and prevented Armageddon. Not a bad Saturday.
And you
Damn.
go a step further and defeat the mysterious elder gods that manipulated the cycle of Ragnarok in the first place, ending it forever. So perhaps now, when you look up at the thundering sky, you won't fear the god's capricious wrath.
Because you'll know it's just Thor, the god of thunder, kicking ass and saving the day.
Wow, he's pretty powerful, that's for sure. I didn't know a lot of those facts
Planet
about Thor.
Vegeta, home to the
Pretty good
bloodthirsty
match.
warrior race known as the Saiyans, and named for their mighty leader, King Vegeta. Noting the Saiyans' proficiency in genocide, the alien emperor King Cold and his son Frieza contracted them to be their personal hit squad, conquering worlds in their name.
But when Frieza felt these monkeys were getting a bit too uppity for their own good, he nuked them in their whole planet.
The king was dead, leaving his young son, the Prince Vegeta, alone. Burning with a grudge against Frieza for wounding his ancestral pride, Vegeta awaited the moment he could extract his revenge.
As one of Frieza's former top enforcers, Veggie was trained from birth to be one of the greatest warriors in the universe.
It helped the planet Vegeta had a gravity 10 times greater than that of Earth's, making his natural physiology significantly stronger and more durable than a human's.
As in making the whole friggin' Earth shake just by throwing hands.
And like all
Yeah.
Saiyans, Vegeta can harness his ki, or inner life force, as a physical energy to make him even stronger, faster, and tougher than that.
He's
Or
pretty
literally
incredible.
shoot it at your opponent to blow him to kingdom come. That's right, Vegeta can point and click a planet out of existence with his soul. Man, that's
Damn.
hardcore.
He can use ki to fly at faster than light speeds, slice you to pieces with an energy blade, and even hold you in place with energy rings.
So, let's be real. Vegeta's favorite attacks can be summed up with big-ass laser. He's
That's
got
true.
the purple big-ass laser, two-handed big-ass laser, rapid-fire big-ass laser, exploding ball big-ass
I
laser,
mean, come on.
and fucking omnidirectional your ass is grass big-ass
Damn.
laser. So I gotta say, my favorite
Really?
is the mouth-wide-open vomit big-ass laser. Though that's more of a
Wow.
Nappa thing. Kinda like this.
Impressive ki mastery, Boomstick.
It hurts when I breathe.
Vegeta's most terrifying ability, however, is the one inherent to his Saiyan biology.
Yep,
Whenever a
I
Saiyan
agree.
survives a life or death struggle, their power increases exponentially. That's what Frieza was so terrified
I think
of,
that's
the
amazing.
Saiyan's infinite evolutionary potential.
So it's no wonder Vegeta eventually toppled the alien tyrant with the help of another surviving Saiyan, Kakarot.
Hey.
And with Frieza's defeat at the hands of this earthbound Super Saiyan, Vegeta had a new rival and a new goal.
Become blonde! No battle required. Vegeta can harness the rage of his Saiyan heritage and transform into a Super Saiyan 2. And a Super Saiyan 2.
But try as he might, Vegeta struggled to keep up with Goku's ever-increasing power.
I guess it doesn't
Yep.
help that Veggie is maybe the single cockiest bastard to ever have existed.
I agree with that
Yeah,
one.
sure, dude. Let Cell become perfect. No,
Oh,
you'll be fine.
right.
Hope your spine is doing all right.
Shit, I remember that
Though
mistake.
Vegeta did manage to accomplish something that even Goku couldn't do on his own, becoming a god.
Once
Yeah.
Goku met the god of destruction, Beerus, they had a whole new lineup of martial artists to conquer, with some angelic training to boot.
With spirit fission, Vegeta can forcibly absorb an opponent's ki with every strike.
And he even learned Goku's
crazy.
patented instant transmission.
Yeah,
allowing him
that's
to teleport
right.
huge distances.
But most importantly, with God Ki, he can go even further beyond and become a Super Saiyan God. A Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, and a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan evolved.
His power got completely insane. The dude was strong enough to
Ultra
destroy
Ego,
the
come
room
on.
of spirit
Ultra
and
Ego.
time, an entirely separate dimension, just by powering up.
When Goku fought Beerus, he nearly destroyed the universe. And that was the very first time he ever went Super Saiyan God.
Considering we've measured Dragon Ball's Universe 7 to be up to 13 times bigger than our own,
Yeah,
he'd need to be
I remember
punching
that.
with that much more energy to bust it. And since the shockwaves of their punches traveled across the universe in seconds, Goku would have had to be punching that fast too.
And that's not accounting for Vegeta's training in various exponential transformations. When an
Yep.
amount of power is measured by how many universes it can destroy, that power itself becomes incomprehensible.
Oh, we're not done. Vegeta can tap
Yeah.
into the same monstrous energy Beerus has, destruction energy. And when he does, he can perform Hakai and erase your ass from existence entirely. It erases you physically, spiritually, and even temporally, as in it wipes you from time itself.
Such is the might of a god of destruction. For when Vegeta wants to go one step beyond, he seizes that very power.
Whew.
He becomes a warrior fueled only by lust for battle. He becomes Ultra.
Hey!
Vegeta's head wasn't big enough before. His Widow's Peak probably has its own zip code by now.
As the offensive counterpart to Goku's Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego Vegeta is a veritable juggernaut,
Freaking
able to
amazing.
absorb any hits that come his way and return them even stronger.
It's wild this guy has a Napoleon complex. He's one of the biggest badasses ever to exist.
In a
That's
way,
facts.
failing to beat Goku was probably the best thing for him. Vegeta's whole life was spent rebelling
Determined,
against
man.
the humiliation of his race, trying to prove his worth by being the
Dedication.
best. By contrast,
Let's be the
Goku's
best,
self-improvement
yeah.
was never stunted by his ego and insecurities. In realizing that, Vegeta became more than a fighter, but a husband and a father as well, willing to sacrifice himself for what mattered most.
And Vegeta got a taste of that himself when he hooked up with Bulma for some Super Saiyan sexy time. Getting to beat Frieza's golden ass probably didn't hurt either. He may not always win, but he'll never be put down for long. So be sure to practice your groveling, because this is one prince you don't want to piss off.
Facts as hell. Let's see, man. Let's see this battle. Woo!
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time
Come on,
for a
let's
death
see,
battle!
let's see. I love the animations that they do for this. Oh
Oh there, mighty warrior. What business havest thou upon earth?
Throw that hammer at me again, and my business will be polishing my gloves upon your face!
Didst that count?
Hey, come on. Woo! Woo! Yes, let's go.
You damnable cur!
Oh, damn.
Thou fightst well for a mortal. Alas, you face a god.
Oh, come on, let's see. Ooh. Damn, alright. Okay.
I have evolved beyond
Oh,
gods.
evil. Yeah. Yes, beat his ass.
Prince of all Saiyans,
Oh,
you can burn it out!
oh, burning out.
Bring a time!
Woo! Oh, damn, he's got it. In the, he's gonna come right back. Oh, shit. Ah, it's got him there, though. Come on, Vegeta. Oh. That's incredible. Ultra Ego Man.
Tell me, does a gods such as yourself feel fear.
Woo. Woo. Oh my god. Woo. Damn, look at that. That's pretty crazy. See that, like, it looks like just break them to pieces. That's what it looks like.
Holy
Shit. Oh man, this is pretty good. It's like they're going at it, they're keeping up. Oh, smack dab in the face, Vegeta.
All you will feel is oblivion.
Woo! Thing is, Vegeta's always so determined to try to win. That's why I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be like a power beam struggle or what's up? Oh, never mind. No struggle at all. Damn, look at that. Oh, Thor. He came back at it. He's like, I'm not done yet. He's like, I'm not fucking done yet. I got you, Vegeta. I'm gonna smash you in. Oh, okay. I'm impressed as hell, Thor. That's freaking awesome, though. Okay. I did not. Wow, I did not expect that, but that was a crazy finish. That crushed his poor fucking head.
Thor won because he's a natural blonde.
Despite Vegeta's immense power and tenacity, the God of Thunder had him outmatched in several key areas.
First off, the big one, who was stronger.
Despite being up against the God of Strength, Vegeta actually matched up pretty closely with Thor. Both could output power far in excess of destroying a single universe.
It's always tough to get an exact number for Dragon Ball Super's most powerful characters, but we can combine the size of Universe 7 with multipliers from Vegeta's transformations to get a rough estimate.
It's
Fair
important
game.
to note that Ultra Ego's
You know, I'm
power
not surprised
boost has
about Thor,
never
to be
been
honest. Like,
stated,
I'm a
but
little
we
bit
do
like,
know
oh
that
shit,
Super
like,
Saiyan Blue Goku
it happened so quick, kinda, in
Vegeta
my
were
opinion,
roughly
but.
even in power. When Goku applied a Kaioken times 20 boost to fight Jiren, Vegeta kept up after going Blue Evolve, implying that both increases in power are roughly the same increase.
But I feel like
Similarly,
he
Blue
could hold
Vegeta
his own a
matched
little bit
Base
more
Top,
with
and
Ultra
even
Ego,
Blue
I
Evolved
think. That's
Ego
how I
the
feel.
Top's God of
But,
Destruction
because I feel
form,
like he
which
got
is
taken
extremely
out
similar to
very,
Ultra
very
Ego
quickly.
in theme and purpose. Given this is the best current example of a measurable form akin to Ultra Ego, we can assume that Ultra Ego's boost in power, at least initially, could be extremely similar in terms of a percentage increase. Making Ultra Ego's original state, Vegeta at his peak could destroy a universe roughly 260,000 times over.
And Thor was
This
pretty
sounds
close
insane,
to that.
doesn't it?
Taking
Like,
a look
that
at the
math,
Marvel
like-
Universe's size, which has a radius of at least 1 trillion light years, as well as scaling to the World Breaker Hulk, Thor ended up only about 10 times stronger.
Not terribly different, and it's definitely possible Vegeta's power
Pretty good.
could increase
They-
during the
they
fight
kept,
to match it.
up
But
with each
even
other
if he
pretty
was
well.
stronger, it wasn't the only thing that mattered. Ultra Ego's damage absorption could only do so much against an opponent like Thor.
Vegeta may have trained as a warrior from birth, but Thor has been fighting for millennia against a much wider variety of foes, allowing him to adapt to Vegeta fairly easily.
And the fact that Thor was way faster gave him a lot of leeway to use that extra combat experience.
Applying Vegeta's transformation multipliers to the shockwaves from Goku and Beerus' punches, Vegeta should be able to fight at the
Crazy.
speed of light.
That's
But
insane.
scaling
You
to
hear
Ares
that
moving
math?
within
Like,
plate time,
quintillion?
Thor would be over 70 quadrillion times
Quadrillion.
More than fast enough to avoid Vegeta's key attacks, and even more importantly, absorb all of
Quadrillion,
them.
quintillion, like, this is crazy.
This alone could shut down all of Vegeta's ranged attacks.
Sure, Veggie could absorb it back with Spirit Vision, but he'd have to hit Thor first. And with that much of a speed difference, will the energy out of somebody.
Yeah,
he
as
could
soon
just
as,
take it
like,
right
that's
back.
true.
And
The
then
redirection of
Even
energy,
without
like,
absorption, Vegeta's key
that kinda
reserves
just
are not
says,
infinite,
like,
and
Thor
many
is
of his battles have ended with him at
gonna
low
win.
energy. He was exhausted by the end of the Tournament of Power, which lasted about 1 hour in total.
Meanwhile, Thor fought an army for over a month straight.
over a
Theoretically,
month.
Vegeta could have ended the fight
Over a
immediately
month.
with Hakai, if not for the fact that Thor has resisted existence erasure before, including physically, spiritually, and temporally.
Meanwhile, Vegeta had no way to match the God Blast, which could have killed friggin' Galactus. And that guy has threatened the infinite multiverse with destruction just as a side effect of his battle. That's a level of power beyond anything we've seen in Dragon Ball yet, let alone Vegeta.
Vegeta was never going to go down easy, but Thor's raw
Yeah.
power, speed, and and devastating godly abilities were too
Vegeta
much
never
for the
goes on
prince of
easy,
all
but
Saiyans.
that's a
Vegeta nearly
crushing
was,
finish.
until Thor blew his mind.
You might say that pun was kind of terrible.
Literally,
You don't do
yes.
puns. We've
I
talked
just did a
about
pun
this.
before I
Finally.
even knew they were gonna do puns.
Well, the winner is Thor.
Thor, congrats, Thor. Woo! Alrighty, so that was it. That was the death battle. Freaking Vegeta versus Thor. Thor versus Vegeta. Of course, you know, I was rooting for my boy Vegeta. Who doesn't? I mean, we love Vegeta, but Thor really is freaking very powerful. I mean, come on, he's a freaking god. He can redirect the energy. That is just like an amazing ability. Like, you can defeat a lot of freaking opponents like that. So I'm not surprised. And I always knew Vegeta wasn't gonna be out without a fight. You know, he always puts up a really good fight. He's always very determined. Kind of sucks. Vegeta's probably like, damn, I can't believe I freaking lost again. Like, what's wrong? But like, that finish was insane. Like, his head getting crushed by the hammer, like with in between, like sandwiched in. Crazy. But I enjoyed this. This was great. Honestly, I thought that it was cool to see like a Marvel character win anyways, like this time, just because like I feel like lately with most of the battles besides like Goku versus Superman, of course, you know, Superman won each time, but like for most of the Dragon Ball battles, the Dragon Ball characters win. So it's kind of cool to see this and see Thor win. You know, it just makes total sense though with everything they were explaining, and he really has incredible power. Like, it's actually insane. Like, some of these Marvel characters are insanely strong. Like, you know, you think Dragon Ball characters are crazy now with these god powers too, and like their crazy transformations that they just keep getting stronger. But some of these Marvel characters are just, I don't know, it's even hard to measure how strong they really are too, you know? Like, don't underestimate them, you know what I mean? So I like this. Of course, let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Who did you think was gonna win? Did you expect it? And all right, until next time, peace out, Goshen Force. Remember to keep breaking limits every single day.
Hey, it's Pan from Dragon Ball GT, and you're watching my good friend SSJ Goshen 4. Yeah!